Hello there, folks. I have awakened to a little bit more snow and 17 degrees. I gotta tell you, this is probably the toughest physical challenge I've ever faced. When I woke up, everything inside the shelter, including my bag and everything, was covered with just a little dusting of snow. So the big thing for me now is to make sure that the bag stays dry, because it's at least 2 days in either direction if I wanted to get out of this. So I've got to keep the bag dry, and I'll probably hang it up. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I am still in my bag. In this kind of conditions, it's sort of a psychological challenge just getting myself to get underway. So, but then that's the way I am at home too. So anyway, I'll quit here and get on with the day and talk to you guys a little bit later. Lock out. Hi folks, I am at, where am I? Jerry's Cabin. Jerry's Cabin Shelter. Woke up to 15 degrees today. Thank goodness for my 0-degree quilt. I think the difference between total and utter misery and making it is a combination of my waterproof socks and that 0-degree quilt. You know, I'm sure you've heard there are days when it just sucks on the trail. Well, this sucks. The last couple of days have not been good. These are tough days. Probably the toughest, I think I already mentioned, toughest physical challenge I've ever done. It's very tough for me to walk in the snow. Between no trail legs, you know, probably a little bit heavy pack, and the snow, it's very, very tough for me right now. So, you know, we're getting by. I don't, you know, it's going to be a real tough day. I'm not going to feed you a lot of crap. So this is what it can be like. You know, I chose to do this to stay away from the bubble and also give myself a little bit more time to do this. So this is the price we pay. And probably, to be honest, if I had the chance to go home for a week, I probably would. That would be nice, rejuvenate the spirit, and wait for the weather to warm up a little bit. So, looking at the milepost, it says 300.3. Don't have my glasses on, so it's not 100% sure, but it looks like 300.3. So we made, sort of made 300 miles. You know, so yeah, making headway. Hopefully, I had heard the weather was supposed to warm up. We'll see what happens. If it warms up, then things will turn a lot better. So, just for those of you who are going to hike, if you're hiking in snow, Jerry's Cabin is a nice shelter, except I woke up with everything dusted with snow. So, take that into consideration. I will talk to you guys later, and I don't anticipate doing a lot of filming today. This might be a short video day, and I still haven't gotten a chance to upload stuff. So as soon as I can, I will. And all you guys have a good time. And if you're having hope all things are well. So take care, and I'll talk to you later. Lock out. time for a fireside chat. See, fireside. Yeah, not a good joke. Looks like overnight we got about 4 to 6 inches of snow. And if you will see, I don't know, can you see that? We've got a lot more coming down. So, we'll see. I might only make it to Flint Mountain Shelter. If this is going to be as tough as I think it might be. I'll get to Flint Mountain Shelter, hope for, warmer temperatures the next day. It's going to be, gee, this is tough. Wow. And I think that I'm the only one out here right now, with good reason. I think everybody else who had the trail legs for it got into Irwin or didn't leave Hot Springs. And so, on my own, folks. Oh well. Anyway, I will talk to you soon. Hawk out. Hello there. We are up on top of a small bald going up Big Butt Mountain. Normally that would sound interesting, but right now not so much. It is exquisitely beautiful. I mean, it is just really beautiful. But the snow up here is just about knee deep. Luckily, people have already broken the trail, so I'm not getting my butt kicked quite as much as I could. I am probably going to try to make it to Nature's Inn Hostel if they'll pick me up late, because I don't anticipate I would get to the Devil's Fork Gap until at least 9. So hopefully they will. If so, I will probably park my butt there and zero one day and wait and see if something changes. Plus, Ms. Man's behind me. He said he might be staying at Jerry's cabin tonight, which is where I stayed last night, which would put him one day behind me. So, you know, if I zero, he'd catch up and we could hike together again. It was a lot of fun hiking with him, so that would be nice. Anyway, live from butt-kicking land, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Talk to you later. Hello there. I am, I don't know, a couple of miles away from Flint Mountain Shelter, and it's all downhill, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to get there and make a final evaluation about trying to get into the hostel. The signal out here is pretty bad, so I don't know if I can even get a call in, so it might not have much choice. If that's the case, then I will stay there at Flint Mountain. And tomorrow move on to the next, at least the next shelter. Looks like I can really only do shelter to shelter until this snow goes away. So we'll see how this works out. You know, like I said, if I had a choice, I would take a week off just to kind of let this mellow a little bit. Whether it's back in Michigan or even here, you know, but here it would cost me too much money. So I hope all you guys are doing well. Hope you're a little warmer than I am. And I will talk to you soon. Fuck up.